everyone, and welcome back to Hitched Farm Working Horses. Today we are taking out our new seed spinner to spin out some lime. We're going to be taking Opal. Dolly here is having a little bit of a snooze. Here comes Simone as well. Hello. You right? So it's not the same way that we've done it before. It's quite an antique piece of machinery that we'll be using today, and we'll go and have a look at that now. Hello. So it's quite a long walk down to our bottom field to get the horses, and so on the way back we usually like to cheat and do a little bit of bareback riding. So I've got Opal here. So we're going to be using a tandem today, which means Opal is going to be in the back in the shafts, and Rodger, her teammate, who's also one of our stallions, is going to be up front. We decided to use two horses instead of just the one, which would be the traditional way of doing it, just to make things a little easier for them. You may have seen our previous video on spinning lime with a fertiliser spinner. This is a little bit of a job that has evolved over time for us. We have previously used sledges and buckets to spread lime. This was the next step up. It was a fairly even distribution of the lime across the field, but as you can see, it kicked up quite a lot of dust, and what our new seed spinner does is it drops it much closer to the ground, and we lose a lot less of the lime. It's also a vintage proper horse-drawn piece of machinery, and it's wide, so that allows us to go onto steeper banks and up and down hills without the risk of tipping over, which was a problem with this fertiliser spinner that we used in Tandem. It's also thankfully quite a bit quieter than this piece of machinery. So lime is a naturally occurring soil amendment, and we're using it to reduce the acidity of our soil so that we get better grass growth in our hay meadows, which is our most important and valuable crop on the farm. So you may already know that a tandem is traditionally a way to get a fresh horse to a hunt meeting. The front horse would not actually be doing any work, but we've hooked this up slightly differently so that Rodger is quite literally pulling his weight with rope pulley eveners to Opal's traces so that he can contribute to her workload. So here's a closer look at the inside of the seed spinner. It's essentially a number of small rotating plates and small little levers, I guess you'd call them, that flick the lime or the seeds that you're spinning out. And here is the tandem, all hitched up and ready to go. Lime is pretty horrible to work with. It's really dusty, so if you are doing any work with it, please do make sure that you are wearing proper breathing masks. For quite an old piece of machinery, the seed spinner has been working beautifully. We just had to pop a bit of grease on it here. And here you can see our hay meadows. We've got 2 fields and it's about 14 acres in total that we have to do. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more of our horse-drawn farming and adventures, please don't forget to hit subscribe. I'm sorry this video is a little bit shorter than normal, but I'm actually on crutches after damaging my ankle, and so I missed quite a lot of this work. But you can cheer me up by hitting like and subscribe or leaving us a comment. Cheers, bye!